It was about the year, I would say, 2008. Working at a department store on the south side of Chicago. Thing is that, the business was about to go under, and, we all knew about it. And, they told us to, go out, start looking for other jobs, and that's what we did. We started, looking for other jobs at the time, because we knew that, it was just going to be a matter of time. But, I was just one of the few that decided to, stay to the bitter end. Well, anyway, so it was like the middle of 2008 and business going under, and it was about like on a Tuesday. I can't remember what day or month, but it was on Tuesday, and the last day was going to be Friday. I remember Tuesday I was on my way home, and I remember I got a call from the assistant manager, and he called and he said, Carl, did you check your paycheck? I'm like, my paycheck? No, I didn't see my paycheck yet. He's like, man, you gotta check it, see what's going on. I'm saying, like, what, man, hey, I'm pretty sure, your paycheck looking pretty good. And he's like, you need to check your paycheck. I'm like, oh boy, what's going on here, man? I said, well, how much did they pay you? And he's like, and I kid you not, he told me he got paid $25 in Burger King coupons. I said, what? Wait a minute, what? $25 in Burger King coupons. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is not registering. Dude, you should be you an assistant manager. You should be getting paid like moolah. He's like, you need to check your paycheck. And I'm like, oh man, I'm checking my pockets. I'm like, oh man, shoot, they better not gave me no Burger King coupons, I'll tell you that much. So I open up, my envelope, check it out. You realize them bozos paid me $12.75 in Chuck E. Cheese coins. I kid you, unbelievable. I'm like, $12.75 in Chuck E. Cheese coins. And I'm thinking, nobody is that cruel. Yeah, they be that cruel. Yeah, they are. Man, can't believe how mean these people are. So my assistant manager's like, hey, we going back up there and we gonna do some stuff. I'm like, we? Who's we? He's like, me and the guys. I'm like, I don't know, you talking about breaking the law or something, man. I can't be doing that. He's like, man, do you want to get some payback? I'm like, no. Hey, I'm in the process of trying to find me another job. I'm not trying to do nothing stupid. And besides, and I told him, I'm like, wait a minute, what about security? There's going to be some security guards, Huey and Robert, of course they going to be there. And he's like, what they going to do? Chances are they got paid in Chicken McNuggets just like the rest of us. And I'm like, yeah, you got a point there. So I'm like, nah, I'm not doing it. So I said, hey, they just gonna have to do it without me. So, I'm like, okay, well here, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to complain, probably write to the corporation and just complain, because I want to get paid, just like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? But my assistant manager, he on some other stuff. So, thing is that next day, get up, watch the news. Come to find out him and some of my co-workers then got caught by the police, charged with trespassing and all kinds of other stupid stuff. And so, they got all of them except two of them, And then I saw they given the descriptions of one of the guys. It was like, okay, he's about 5'6", brown eyes, medium built, late 20s, early 30s. And then they showed a drawing, a sketch of the guy, and I remember looking at him like, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that guy looks just like me. And I'm like, that can't be me. I didn't do anything. How? Oh man, I can't be caught up in nothing like this. I'm trying to find me another job. I can't. So I said, okay, well then what I need to do is go to the police station and try to straighten all this thing out. And I go in the least intimidating way. I decide that I'm going to go to the police station and put on my best Steve Urkel impersonation. Hi ho, Islos, you know, the glasses, the pants, the suspenders, the whole enchilada. Oh yeah, I went to the police station. I told them, hey, I was like, got any cheese? Just doing everything, just Steve Urkel impersonation. It's not as good as it used to be, but kind of rusty. But hey, I had to pull it out of the closet at the last minute. And then I do that. Of course, hey, police officers, they're like, hey, get out of here, get lost. You ain't did nothing. That was a close one. That was a close one. Almost didn't think I was gonna be able to pull it off, but hey, it happened. Now, right now I'm, unfortunately in between jobs, and so now I'm taking odd jobs, So I was able to get across this babysitting gig, and I say, okay, well, hey, I gotta do what I gotta do, But you see, here's the problem. Thing is, I haven't really watched television since the 90s. So, I'm going through the sofa bed and stuff, man, looking for the TV guide, and it was like, TV guide, that's been discontinued. I'm flipping through the channels, looking for something to watch. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened to Family Matters? They canceled Steve Urkel? Oh my God, what happened to the Cosby Show? No more Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? What about Martin? They canceled Martin? No more Martin Lawrence? What's up? I'm like, okay, all right. No more Martin, no more Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. What kind of bizarre world did I wake up in? Oh my goodness. I can't believe this. So, back to the babysitting gig, the kids come over, being paid to watch them. Like, okay, it's not every day that, people hire a guy to watch their kids, but, hey, obviously I'm trustworthy. Thank you very much. And so, of course, the kids, all they want to do is watch SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh my goodness. And it just so happens that they was running a 72-hour non-stop marathon of that stuff. And I'm like, how is it that you kids are able to watch this? When I was a kid, I used to watch Popeye the Sailor Man, Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, Woody Woodpecker. Those were cartoons. This SpongeBob and Dora the Explorer and all that, ugh. I would ask the kids, don't you watch real cartoons? How about like Popeye the Sailor Man? They're like, who is that? When you say who is that, I'm like, who is Popeye the Sailor Man? I had actually blacked out for like 2 seconds and then came back. I'm like, how can you ask the question, who is Popeye the Sailor Man? Everybody know Popeye the Sailor Man. It's an old cartoon. Popeye is an icon, a legend. And if you say you don't know, what about G.I. Joe? What about the Transformers? And if you say that you don't know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I will vomit all over this floor. I mean, I kid you not. And so, they watching they SpongeBob SquarePants, and then they switch it over to Dora the Explorer. I'm like, oh my goodness. I cannot stomach that Dora the Explorer. I can't stomach either one of them, but oh my goodness. They turned it back to SpongeBob, and I'm like, thank you, but it's not much better. But hey, at least SpongeBob I can tolerate just a little bit. And of course they know the theme song, who lives a pineapple under the sea, SpongeBob SquarePants. And I'm like, oh my goodness, these cartoons got these kids hypnotized. I mean, man, all this, just non-stop, and I'm like, And then Nickelodeon has like 50 different channels. There's Nickelodeon, then there's Nick, then there's Teen Nick, then there's Junior Nick, and then there's Nickelodeon East, Nickelodeon West, Nickelodeon this, that, and every single last one of them play that cartoon SpongeBob SquarePants. And it's constant, and then it'd be certain parts with SpongeBob laughing, it's like, oh, my nerves. Oof. Can't take it anymore. And so, I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my goodness, how much more? How many episodes have we seen? It had to been like 4 or 5 hours. And it was like, it's only been 3 episodes. I'm like, what? So it's only been an hour and a half of watching SpongeBob SquarePants? Yeah. And I just started laughing like, and the kids are like, see, you're laughing. I knew you were like SpongeBob SquarePants. And I'm like, I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I'm going insane. Oh, man. Who lives in the pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, I go crazy. And the kids are just excited. It's like, it's only been 3 episodes. Yay! There's 70 hours and 33 minutes left of SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah.